Talking about Judah, all right? But we begin to ask ourselves, Israel was not just Judah. Israel had not only a southern kingdom, which was Judah, but a northern kingdom, which was Israel, the 10 tribes. And we began to say, whatever happened to them? And in the annals of history, we realize that after the Assyrian captivity and the fall of Assyria, there was no other mention in the historical records about the 10 tribes. Tribes like Reuben, Simeon, Issachar, Manasseh, Ephraim. Whatever happened to them? We know where Judah is. We know where Judah is. The hair like wool, the feet like brass. We know where Judah is. But where are the other tribes?
Enslavement of Native Americans occurred first. And
say that again, please. Say that again.
The enslavement of Native Americans really began before the enslavement of Africans, not only in the Caribbean. Columbus chose to finance the conquest of the West Indies by selling Native American slaves. And he characterized it as his granjeria, or granary. In other words, it was the granary that was going to pay for the conquest, that is, Native American bodies. And Columbus himself sent at least 3,000 and possibly as many as 6,000 or more Native American slaves to Europe. This begins as early as 1493. On his return voyage, he takes about 24 Native Americans to Portugal and Spain. In the subsequent voyages, many, many more are sent, men and women. Now, he intends to sell them by the thousands, not only in Spain, but he mentions the Azores, the Canary Islands, the Cape Verde Islands off, the west coast of Africa, as well as in Portugal and Spain.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. The rock
Etched
was
quite nicely, like pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. And see how the island of Madagascar slides next to Africa. The same goes for North America. Its eastern coastline fits nicely around portions of Africa.
The papal edict back in the 1450s. I sort of knew something about it, but the idea that the Pope allowed people, any person that was considered an explorer or an adventurer, to come into North America, to take land, resources, to enslave people.
These are biblical people. If they weren't, why are they in the Bible? If God didn't want you to see this, then why did he write it? He did it because it has to do with his story.